Amazing softball parents for their help and support. Thank you for trusting and giving us the opportunity to work with your daughters. They are a great group of young ladies on and off the field. Ladies, each of you has taught me something valuable about the game and about life. Seniors, today and every day moving forward will be filled with memories that will last a lifetime. Today is a day bound to be filled with endless amounts of tears, both happy and sad. So let it be. Let these feelings consume you and serve as a reminder that no matter where you go in life, from this moment forward, that you have made a family of your own, that you have changed the lives of others by just simply being in theirs. Now, all those little things that were really big things, like the nicknames you had for each other and your teammates, or that favorite song you sang in the locker room before a game, these things will never seem to mean anything at the time, but are all the little things that mean the big things that will carry with you as you leave this place that you call home, away from home. I wish you all the best of luck on your next fun adventure. Just don't forget the little people when you become big and famous. Love you, girls. Coach Phillips. Now, it is time to recognize and honor our graduating seniors. Number 1, Alyssa Morales. Alyssa, wears number 1, plays second base, daughter of Elizabeth Gutierrez and Elias Morales, escorted tonight by her mother, Elizabeth.
He's still right there.
Clubs and organizations she's a member of: the National Honor Society, the National Technical Honor Society, and LULAC. She will be attending Galveston College to take her basics and then transferring to Texas Tech to become a Red Raider, majoring in biology. She writes, "Thank you to my coaches for seeing more in me and encouraging me. To my teammates, I will miss all of you, and thank you for making my last year so much fun. Lastly, I want to thank my parents, to my mother, who always supports my decisions, and to my father, who always cheered me on." Number 1, Alyssa Morales. Number 9, Gabby Pretz. Number 9 is a center fielder, daughter of Elizabeth Castillo and Tony Pretz, escorted by her parents. Academic achievements, highest honors. Clubs and organizations: National Honor Society, Key Club, and National Technical Honor Society. Number 9, senior story. It's crazy that this day is really here. Amen. Time really flies. Thank you to all the girls on the team for being the shoulders I could cry on, and people I could always laugh with, and friends I will always love. Thank you to the coaches for pushing me to be the player I am today, and always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you to my grandparents for being there whenever I needed you. whether I forgot my socks or my whole uniform. You were always there to bring what I needed. You all never let me get down on myself and told me I was the best at whatever I did, even if I wasn't. Thank you for being the best grandparents anyone could ask for. And to my parents, Dad, thank you for coaching me in the best of times and helping me through my worst times. Thank you for never leaving my side, no matter how bad my attitude was. And for being the voice of reason in my life. You are the person who taught me how to believe in myself and the reason I have gotten where I am today. To my mom, thank you for showing up to all my games, even if it was doing my second at bat. You're more than just my mom. You're my friend. Thank you for being there for me through thick and thin, and for all the sacrifices you have made for me. Thank you to everyone for helping me all these years. It's sad to say goodbye, but like the old saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Number 9, Gabby Prince.
It's not goodbye. See you later.
Number 10, Kyla Lee. Kyla's been escorted by her mother, Brittany Ellison, and her grandpa, Billy Ellison. She will be attending Galveston College with plans of continuing her softball career and her educational endeavors in hopes of becoming a neonatal nurse. Today is the day, Kyla says, I wish would come sooner, only to find out that when it finally arrived, it was the last thing I really wanted. It's been a long road, but Coach Phillips, you've been with me every step of the way, from volleyball my freshman year to my final high school sports event today. All the good times and all the bad times are now nothing but memories. I will never forget my game tonight, my final time on the field, my last at-bat, making my last play. It is a feeling that makes my palms sweat, my heart beat, and my brain to think. I would like to thank my family for always being my support system, even the ones who are watching over me right now, my mom especially. I don't know where I would be without you and my coaches and teammates. Thank you for everything. I would like to give a special shout out to Copley and Brittany for always putting a smile on my face and for being there to make memories my senior year. I will miss everyone. Now, take a moment. Look around. Look at the crowd, the person next to you. Remember this feeling and this atmosphere for years to come. All that will be left will be memories. I wish the best for all of you next season. Also, I want to confess, it was me who wrote E-A-T on the paper at Willow Ridge High School. I was hungry. Farewell, softball. And in 42 days, it will be farewell to Ball High. I will always bleed purple and gold. And as the saying goes, once a tour,
Always a tour.
Always a tour. Kyla Lee, number 10. Number 12, Mary Kate Maggio. Escorted by Coach Gary Key, Principal Joe Pillar, and George Ann Maggio, Mary Kate's mom. Number 12 is a catcher, right field, left field, and utility player. A.B. Honor Roll, graduating with a double endorsement in engineering and French, president of the Ball High School Fellowship of Christian Athletes, member of the National French Honor Society, Société Honoraire des Français, National Technical Honor Society, National Society for High School Scholars, Ball High School Key Club, Ball High School Debate Team, the National Forensic League, and multi-champion in the interpretation of prose and poetry. Mary Kate and her family will be moving back to their home farm near San Antonio in June due to family medical issues. She will be attending Texas A&M University San Antonio this fall with a pre-med course of study, planning on a future as an orthopedic surgeon. She will be playing select ball again this summer and fall and hopes to pursue a spot on the college softball team next spring. Mary Kate adds, "It takes a village to raise a child. This well-known Nigerian proverb has never been more true than tonight. It takes a whole village to raise children. It takes a village to raise one child. We must all share the burden. Everyone then shares the joy." She writes, "I have been lucky to have a whole village that has supported and cared for me during my high school years, both on and off the softball field. Coach Howard, thank you for always finding the time to practice and coming to my games, even though Lowe has graduated and you no longer have a pony in the race. Your ability to analyze and explain softball has been invaluable. I'll miss your coaching and seeing you in the stands, but I will not miss you telling my mom to pinch me when you couldn't attend. Coach Tony, a special thanks to you. You stuck with me through my Lassie League years, even though I was more interested in picking flowers than catching softballs. More recently, you coached me on your own time and kept the lights on so many times when I was practicing late at Lassie League, and always had patience and confidence despite my occasional wild throws. Coach O, who fondly refers to me as his field rat, you have demanded the most and pushed me the hardest. You have made me smile and you have made me cry. You have taught me more about myself than anyone else, for which I will always be thankful. But Coach O, I am still waiting for my nickname. Coach Phillips, despite my delayed start after 4 major knee surgeries during my freshman and sophomore years, and most of my time and energy going to physical therapy to regain use of my knee, you encouraged me and supported me during the most difficult and painful times when I struggled to walk, let alone run bases and slide into home. I have never enjoyed earning a spot on the varsity team as much as I have this year. After all those years of having the opportunity to play for you, my last year has been phenomenal. Thank you for your open door policy and taking the time to listen openly without judging. Always having my back and being there for me. A really big thank you now goes out to Coach Dispenza for being my JV coach and now a rock, a constant, a source of encouragement, and a giant leap and heap of faith thrown in along the way to keep me on track. Your sincerity and honesty has really been appreciated and depended on, even when I got answers from you that I didn't want to hear. I will really miss you. To Coach Key, you have been my tutor, teacher, my coach, and most of all, my friend. You been there for me both on and off the softball field, pushing me to do better and never allowing me to give up or sell myself short. Please know that I often think of you when I'm at bat because of your hours of coaching and preaching to me, and because I had to dodge those softballs you threw at me when I missed. Mr. Merritt, yours truly. Thank you for being here tonight as our announcer and reading this for me. You have been a big part of my life during the past 2 years as my debate coach, advisor, and confidant and teacher. I counted on you being there, whatever the weather, and you were, no matter what. You never gave up on me joining the debate team, despite my resistance during my freshman and sophomore years. Convinced that a softball player didn't really fit in on the debate team, you coached this softball player to numerous championships, which I will always be proud of and cherish. You were a really good sport when I qualified for debate tournaments, but had to decline because of my softball games. And to Principal Joe Pillar, the chief of our Ball High Village, thank you for being a constant in my life and always being there for me. Thank you for seeing me when I needed your advice and help and didn't have an appointment in your office. Your care and support means much to me. Thank you for taking the time to check on me during the school day, no matter how busy your schedule was. Thank you for being interested in my successes and my misfortunes, my wins and my losses. Mr. Pillar, I would not be where I am today without you. Finally, and most importantly, I would like to thank my mom for always supporting everything I do and making it possible for me to continue to thrive and do better. My mom has taught by example and shown me the importance of hard work, dedication, and commitment. To never give up. She would always remind me, if you really wanted something, go for it. If you can't outsmart them, outwork them. If you can't outplay them, work harder and outpractice them. Because if your heart is in it, you'll always be a winner. I'm proud to be your daughter, and I'm proud that you are my mom. I hope everyone shares in the great joy tonight. Yes, yes indeed, I have been lucky, but also very blessed to be a child of this very special village. That does it, ladies and gentlemen. Your graduating seniors from the softball team of Galveston Ball High School. Let's give a big round of applause and all their honored guests.
Hey, y'all stay together and get a picture with everybody. Give it to the girls.